Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Latrell, and it's been over 72 hours ever since we put the Z Fold3 and Z Flip3 in Coca-Cola for 24 hours. So we're going to go ahead and find out if these things is actually still working or not and see how it's working out. And this is actually a story that turned from rags to riches with this phone over here. So we're going to go ahead and find out with that. Y'all know what we got to do. Let's get into it. All right, so first off, we're going to go and start off with the Z Flip over here. So I do have it off here, as you can see. So let's go and press and hold on to that power button. And as you can see here, it does still turn on. So looking at the cover display, that still turns on too. So yeah, as you can see here, it still boots up fine and everything. So let me go ahead and unlock this real quick. And because I entered my PIN, you can see that the touchscreen still works fine. So I'm swiping around my apps and just going over here to the home screen. Everything's still good on here. Now, if we go and look at the camera, this main camera here is working perfectly fine. I ain't got no issues with this with all the lenses and everything. So now if we go and flip that around, the under display camera is working good too. The under display camera is looking as garbage as usual, so nothing different about that. Now, if we go and look at the cover display camera, we're gonna go ahead and flip this around real quick, and as you can see there, working perfectly fine, so cool. Trying out flex mode on the Z Fold3, that's still working too, so let's go and get out of there real quick. And let's go and play some music to try out those speakers. Yeah, as you can see there, I don't hear nothing wrong with these speakers. So I'm listening through the speakers at the bottom and the top, and I don't hear no distortion or nothing, so we're good on that part. And lastly, we're gonna go and do some more testing, and if this all works out, then we should be good. All right, so I tried out all the tests, and this is actually pretty hard using an S Pen that don't even work with the Z Fold3, but I still got it to work somewhat, and I don't even know what that was. But I still got the test done, and everything worked out good on here. So now let's go and try the Z Flip3. So booting that up real quick, as you can see here. Again, it does turn on, it has no issues turning on here, as you can see, and then we got the Samsung Galaxy logo here in the cover display. Touchscreen works perfectly fine. I'm swiping around here, going through the apps, everything's good on here, so cool. So let's go and try out the camera. It looks like both lenses are working good, so let's go and flip this around, and the front camera's looking good too, so yeah. Cool. Trying out flex mode, that's good too. No condensation in any of the lenses here, as you can see, and same thing with the front camera, so there's no condensation. And I guess I should have mentioned this, but even with the Z Fold3, there's no condensation on here with either cameras, like in any of these cameras anyways. So now let's go and try out some music. So yeah, I don't hear any distortion with this. That's really dope, and that's with both speakers here playing, so cool. And the thing I was getting at with the racks of riches is like basically when I was using the Z Flip3 for a while, like the speakers at the bottom was just really distorted, and it was sounding like there's something wrong with the speakers, but now it sounded fine, so I don't know. I guess the speakers finally cleared itself. Maybe it was just still wet at the time, but it was like days after that water test, so I don't know about all that. Anyway, like I said, it don't seem like anything's wrong with the speakers no more. Now let's go and do the final testing on here to make sure everything works. All right, so I tested everything on here, we're all good. Now I did forget to do one more thing on here, so that's the touch test on this cover display. So let's go and do that real quick. As y'all can see there, I tried all the tests that Samsung provides engineers and everything passed. So even though these things are frozen in blocks of Coca-Cola, everything still works on here. Like, that's crazy to me. So I got to go and get the Z Flip3 and the Z Fold3, my Jennings stamp of approval, so everything passed. And this is like my most surprising test of all. Throughout all the phones that I tested, the Z Flip3 and the Z Fold3 are the most impressive that I ever tried. And like, maybe even more than the Z Fold2. Because yeah, the Z Fold2 did ultimately survive, but it did die initially. So even though it's water resistant, like, I don't know. I'm going to give it to these. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to go and get up out of here. So again, just a warning, this isn't a sign to go ahead and put your phones in frozen water or just get it wet in the first place. Like, don't do that. That would be dumb. Maybe you could do some underwater recording, but I don't know about that. Basically, what I'm going to say is treat your expensive phone like it's an expensive phone and do what you would do. Anyway, y'all, let me go and get up out of here. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, go and get this video a like. And if you really liked it, go and subscribe, but go and follow me on my social media at ECentech on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, but Instagram and Twitter is the most active. And let me know what y'all thought about the Z Fold3 versus Z Flip3 Coca-Cola freeze test. So if you want to see the original video, the links are going to be down below, so y'all can go ahead and watch that first. But all right, y'all, let me go and get up out of here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Ha.